Good morning again, land of YouTube. This is Donnie Cosmic. I was just out here the other day, and this is really close to some apartment homes. So I'm kind of satisfied to see that it was only this little corner. Now, I don't know if this was a controlled burn. It looks like it may have been based on this little fire break over here in the ground. You see the trail? Let me show you. There's a, you can kind of see it right around. I don't know why it's hard to see. Let me show you. So there's a little fire break. So if this was a little controlled burn, I could see how that would be beneficial. There's a creek on that side, right? The creek over there. This corner gets burnt as a control to make sure that the fire department can control the fire that they're doing to clear burn a little area. If not, some fucking, in my opinion, idiot started this fire, and then it could have gotten out of control. And it looks like the source of it was right over there. There's a gray spot. See right where that green point is pointing? So it looks like that was the most concentrated heat. Now that could have been a little camp. That could have been something. But the other day I was out here, and the other, the other angle of the trail, this wasn't here. I didn't see this at all. I smelt this coming up about, I'd say a good eighth of a mile before I got here. I smelled it, and I was wondering, what the fuck am I smelling? And then I walk up on it, and I'm there, and I see it. So either somebody was ignorant and started this, and there's apartment homes and other homes right here that could have been affected, and or this was a controlled clear burn with the fire department very aware of what's going on. Or it was just caught very quickly, and it was some idiot in a homeless camp. And I say that because, a lot of people that are in a homeless camp environment, a lot of them, not all of them, I'm not stereotyping this shit, but a lot of them are suffering from substance abuse. And meth is one of those substances that'll take people to depths of homelessness that not a lot of people reach. Meth and fentanyl is just wild. Wow, look at all that water in my beard. Isn't that crazy? Check that out. That's dew from the trail in my beard. I hope I'm taking pictures. Okay, so peanuts to whatever. I'm not trying to judge a whole crowd of homeless people because there's other circumstances, but I am judging the ones that I've seen fire-related incidences with, and those ones are the ones that leave their fucking crack torch on, or their meth torch or whatever, and then it accidentally falls over, and then they burn down their fucking shit. Or they're playing with fire and they burn it out. So maybe they're a pyro. Maybe, who knows? Pyromaniacs exist too. People that like fire and play with fire. And then what? Like, you've got somebody obsessed with fire and then they let it get out of control on accident? Shit. At least they didn't burn down the houses or structures and everything's safe. There's the silver lining, right? Cool. I can't believe I got a wet beard from walking on the trail. I love it. It reminds me of those ice surfers that I'm privileged to know about without even ever experiencing in person. This day and age is so miraculous. Good word I made up. Miraculous, huh? That we know everything without actually having to experience it. Is that good or dangerous or both? I mean, do we really need to go and experience something in person when we have it right here in front of us at all times, accessible in our hand? I think so. I think we still need to go and experience. I think that there's a percentage of the population that doesn't have to do that, that doesn't crave that. And that saddens me big time, because that's going to be kind of like a depressant for humanity. There's a crowd of individuals born that don't care about leaving, that love their environment in their head, right in front of them in a digital world, in a metaverse. Okay, I'm over with that. I I'm going to be getting breakfast out here at my randomized location. I believe I could probably get breakfast from over here by Coffee Cats today. I may. If not, I'm going to go to another breakfast spot randomly around over by Whole Foods and see what I get. I'm just continuing on my journey of randomness because I don't like staying in one place. I don't like experiencing one thing. I like spicing up life with new paths, new decisions, staying new, and I have an ever-present, never-ending supply of new all around me. I can't possibly go to the ends of the earth right now and experience everything. What I do have to do is stay mobile and stay fluid and go and experience other places constantly. So if I'm on my walk and I'm just experiencing my backyard right now, how cool is that when my backyard changes? I get to do it again. Now I have to keep in mind that certain constraints are going to keep me bound to a certain idea and a structure, like my children and them being in school here. Do I want them to have the stability and consistency of one school for the rest of their schooling, like one school district? I kind of like that idea a lot. Then I also value the idea of homeschooling because they can experience a lot more at a young age traveling. And I see that as a much better beneficial thing, especially if schooling's in the background from a very intelligent little upbringing, focused on their natural strengths. I like that schooling idea, that model, because technically if I have enough focus and time with my children, by the time they're 18, they're going to own their own home. They'll have a bank account. They'll know how to have good credit. I can do that for them because it's things that took me a long time to learn that nobody taught me, that I can teach them at a young age. Responsibility, quote unquote, which is not really teaching responsibility, it's leading by example. So there's two different versions. I could put down roots and stay right where I'm at, and then I can go and travel. That's a really good one. Or I can actually travel and become a part of the environment by bringing my children. And then would that give them some kind of a lack of home base, possibly, and they would want to create that later? I wonder, what would it really come down to? Would it be that every single person goes through life and experiences one thing and then wants to do the opposite, whatever's lacking? So if you have a full well balance of everything and you're really lacking nothing in any department, what happens? What does it come down to? And then life is a mystery, and we're all here together in this shared delusion. I love you all. Be good. This started with the fire and it ended up with delusion. Shared hallucination of existence. Peace out. Peace, love, and light.